I would have to say that the word restless describes me best. I'm never satisfied with how I'm doing or how my company's doing.
I'd say optimistic. I'm fundamentally an optimist about myself, about our city, about our community.
Passionate, because whatever I'm doing, I just throw myself completely into. I always want to win.
Gregarious. I'm very social, like to get out and be around a lot of people.
Competitive. I'm a very competitive person, and I like to win.
Committed. So if I take on a project or work with an organization, I am all in for that organization.
I'm very dedicated to my family, to my faith, my church, and to my employer, Children's Hospital.
Sometimes when you're going through things, you don't really understand why you're going through them, but after it's over, you understand. So I'm grateful for everything that I've experienced. So that's probably the one word that would describe me best.
The one thing that I'm very proud of that's not on my resume is my volunteer opportunity with Kenton County CASA. I went through the program and I am a court-appointed special advocate for abused and neglected children.
Probably standing on top of Africa, on top of Mount Kilimanjaro. That was probably my single biggest physical feat I've ever done, and that was a big deal for me.
At a young age, we moved here from overseas, so I'm just really proud of being able to keep true to who I am and where I came from.
I love my shoes. I spend a lot of money on my shoes, and I'm really proud of my beautiful shoes. I have a great pair of shoes for every outfit.
In 2008, we moved from South Africa to Cincinnati, and I started a brand new career, changed from corporate lawyer to a nonprofit, and really enjoy my work with the Ronald McDonald House.
I am a childhood cancer survivor, and I also dealt with a very difficult upbringing as a child, and I would not change any of it though. Those are the things that shaped me into the person that I am today.
It's an easy one for me. I was the 1998 Lakota East High School ping pong champion.
I think the person I may want to ask the questions would be Carl Lindner, and I'd be curious as to exactly how he got his start and how he thought about taking risks.
I'd like to sit down with Jerry Springer. It would be such a unique perspective, and I might ask him how he has really grown from his experiences by working in Cincinnati.
So I'd want to sit down with Jacob Davis, who was the CEO of Kroger in the 60s. He had an incredibly interesting career, was a judge, member of Congress in the 1940s. I'd want to ask him about his career and about how he kind of bridged the gap between those two.
I would pick A.G. Lafley. So for me, I've really always admired his very clear choices that he's made. And so I would ask, what's the practice or the process that enables him to make those choices with such clarity?
I'd probably ask Mike Brown a few questions. I've got our first child on the way. I'd like to know whether or not we're going to win a Super Bowl during their lifetime. Second question is, obviously he's built a great franchise. What does it take to, be in that overall sports arena and deal with those personality types?
Someone like Tom Cody, I would ask him, how do you constantly do so much for the community? And how do you not get burnt out?
If I could sit down with my 15-year-old self, I would say, you don't know everything.
I would say to myself that life is going to be very difficult, but what really is going to define you is how you get back up and continue to work despite those failures, and not really look at them as failures, but look at them as opportunities to learn.
I would tell me that failure is never fatal so long as you don't give up.
Worry less and have a little bit more fun, smile a little bit more. You're an awesome kid, and things are going to get bumpy, but you're going to come out a great person at the other end of it.
It's good to take risks and to not worry about the risks, and things have a way of working out.
You need to find people that are strong where you are weak. And then when you're making big decisions in life, you need to have those people with those strengths where you're weak at. You need to have them influence you to make sure that you make the correct decisions in life.
Girl on Fire, Alicia Keys. My theme song would be Happy by Pharrell Williams.
Send Me on My Way by Rusted Root, an old college favorite and a nice little anthem about adventures in life.
I'm coming out to Uncle William Benjamin's The Pan Man
his rendition of 10, 5 cents, 10 cents dollar.
The River by Garth Brooks.
Rusted Root, and it's Send Me On My Way. And that's a fun, happy song, and sometimes you just have to be sent on your way.
My theme song would be Pink Floyd's Welcome to the Machine.
Push It, and it's by a band called Garbage. And it's just a song that is all about going to the next level, staying true, staying tried on what your goals are, and doing what you need to do to make things happen.
Katy Perry's Firework, because that's my personality.